lovies, it's Sharie. I've been seeing this Dear Me tag going around YouTube, and I just thought it was such a good tag to do because I really wish that I could go back and tell my younger self all of these things that I've learned in my old age. So instead of like writing a letter to myself or anything, I'm just gonna free talk about a discussion I would have with middle school to high school me. The first thing that I would say to myself back then is to stop stressing out about your social life. I was always really concerned about people liking me and like not really fitting in because I kind of like didn't really care about that part, but I just wanted to have lots of friends, and I put up with a lot of shit from people who were not nice and who talked about me behind my back and who didn't really have my best interests at heart. And I would just tell my younger self to just not waste your time on those people. You need to really focus on those good, true friends that you've had since like elementary school, those ones that have been there through thick and thin, and stop worrying about all of that. Another thing I'll probably tell myself is to stop being so boy crazy. I was boy crazy in middle school and probably like into a little bit of high school. And I just wanted the men folks. I just loved me some boys. And I just didn't really focus on school. I was way more involved in like my dating life and my social life, and I didn't really concentrate on my studies, which sounds really cheesy, but if I could go back, I would definitely be a little more school focused. I mean, you should totally have a social life, but you know, you definitely need to focus on them educations. I would also tell myself not to stress out about your body because you are gorgeous. Normal, healthy, gorgeous you. And I know you think inside that you're ugly and you're fat and you need to stop eating and all of these things that are bombarding you every day, but it's not true. You're perfect and you're gorgeous and you need to really enjoy yourself more. I would also go back and tell my younger self to be yourself. I was an individual for the most part, but I was also really concerned that people were going to judge me for those weirdnesses, and since I've gotten older, I now know that those weirdnesses are what make me magical. And if I could tell my younger self that she's magical and all of those crazy things that she does are just part of what makes her amazing, and all the people that your sparkle touches is something that's worth putting out there. So, you know, younger self, stop trying to like blow your candle out because you need to shine everywhere. Younger me, I want you to be nicer to your mother because you're kind of an asshat to her sometimes, and I know it's mostly your hormones, and I know it's mostly your like I know everything teenagerness, but your mom is very smart. She's been there, she has excellent advice, and I can guarantee you that 99.9% of the time she's right in your whole life because everything that she has told you has come true. And I can tell you that looking back now. So when your mom tells you something and your mom gives you some advice, listen and follow and do because she knows what she's talking about and she's been there. Younger self, I really want you to spend a little more time with your grandparents. They're not going to be here forever and I miss them so much every day now, and so I really wish that I had focused a little more on family as well in my younger days. Because you're not always going to have them. I know it feels like right now that they're always going to be there, but life is a circle of life and you're going to lose them one day. So you need to go and hang out with them as much as possible, listen to all of their stories, learn all about their youths, take all of their advice into consideration. Just really like surround yourself with your elders and listen to what they have to say. And I'm trying not to get squishy on you, little lady, but try to not be so hard. Try to not be so hard on your dad. I know that you guys have a struggly, tumultuous, is that a word? You don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, and I know that he grew up in a different way, and the things that he says you don't agree with, and you know, you feel like you're right, and he feels like he's right, and just try and come to like a happy you do you and I'll do me and we love each other anyway kind of situation, because your dad's not going to be there forever, and suck that in, girl, your makeup's looking good. So just try to mend that relationship the best that you can, you know, in a way that you're comfortable and that that he's comfortable, so that way when he's not there you won't have any like crushing regret. Because once he's gone, there's really no opportunities for fixing it. So just try and be a little easy on your dad there. Well, that got uncomfortably personal. But if I could, impart any, advice to younger people out there, it's just really, I know high school and like middle school seems dire, and like all of those situations you're in seem like they're the end of the world, and like this is all it's gonna be. And if you're having a tough time in high school and like, you're not really, maybe people aren't as nice to you, or maybe you're struggling with a lot of stuff internally, just know that it's gonna get better. Just know that once you get out of high school, like none of high school matters. The people that hated you don't matter. The people that you hated don't matter. You're probably gonna hook up on like the new social media in 20 years and be the best of friends. High school is just not that big of a deal. And I know it seems like it at the time, but I can 100% promise you that it's not. And, I think when you're young and you're in those situations, it's hard to see outside your bubble because your life experience is very small, but I can guarantee that there are great and wonderful and beautiful things coming, and there's wonderful people that are coming into your life, I promise. So just hang in there, be the best person that you can, focus on your dreams and your goals and finding out who you are, and tell everyone to suck it.